everybody, it's your girl Tink Marche, and I'm back with another video, and I actually just want to address some comments. I need to talk to Erica Mena because I believe that's who's trolling my comments, but I could be absolutely wrong. That being said, let me go ahead and get into my commentary. Okay, so the most disrespected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. And the most neglected person in America is the black woman. And that still stands today. Malcolm X gave that speech in 1964. Amanda, this is for you because I believe it's you that's trolling my comments. You have had a tough year, sweetie, despite the fact that this has been a tough year. I do not have any sympathy or empathy for a woman who scoops to the level of nastiness that you have for years. In addition to calling her a blue monkey, you made you made the monkey noises. That sealed the deal. Years ago, I was working remote in the collections department, right? And this man called and he stated that he had sent his check over a month ago. But he wanted me to go through all of his financials. And I did. But as I continued to do it, he was doing it in a condescending way. Okay, so what did I send in March 2021? And what did I send in April in 2002, in 2003, in 2004, in 2000, like that? And I'm giving an example because I don't remember the exact years, but he was talking to me as if I was his assistant. And I had to stop him. And I told him, I don't have that type of time. Now, I will put in a request for payment research to find your check, sir, but there is no payment on your account as of today, and I would need a payment in full or partial, whatever, you know. He begins to make monkey noises. I had no idea what he was doing, though, because I'm doing my job, right? And so he made the monkey noises, and he continued for a minute, and then he just yelled out, "You black monkey! You don't know what you're doing, you black monkey!" Although this was some years ago and I was on my job, just like Spice and Erica was on their job, it still stung me a bit because I was so taken aback. Here I am trying to assist you and you have an attitude about your check that you did not send, and it come to find out he never even made a payment. But it sits with you. That type of stuff sits with you. And mind you, mine was not caught on camera. This isn't something that somebody can go back in the archives and play over and over again with Tink Marche attached to it. But we will have to do the same for Spice because the world is going to forget at some point. At some point, just like Evelyn, which someone dropped in my comments today and told me that Evelyn Lozada is supposed to return to Basketball Wives after she had that situation with OG. And I felt the same way then. If you go down my videos, I talked about the OG and Evelyn situation. Hated it then, and I hate it now.
Bitch, ugly. Hey, Ocho Cinco wanted me. Ocho Cinco wanted me. Girl, bye. I'm your favorite athlete's favorite athlete. OG.
Facts is this, and I tell my black babies this all the time. At some point, it's unfortunate. I hope they never have to, but they will. At some point, deep down in my heart, I know they're going to experience a fool like Erica. They're going to experience some type of discrimination towards them because of the color of their skin. And if we're not going to accept it, I watched Ashley Miller video earlier, and she made a good point. She said, we were just up in arms, and we came together about that Alabama fight. When those men, well, that one dude swam across the river to assist his coworker. And here it is, not even a few weeks later, and we got a Latino woman, which I found out that her mom is black. But that's neither here nor there. We got this Latino woman on the show calling another black woman a slur. And everybody is turning up. Well, I'm not going to say everybody, but majority of the comments underneath the onsite post on Instagram is them applauding this. So, Erica, in addition to you calling her that monkey, back to what I was saying, it's not only the fact that you did that, it was the noise. It's not only the fact that you stated you don't work with black monkeys. It's the fact that you accepted a check, per your words and definition, from a black monkey, i.e. a black woman. You, my dear, have more to be concerned about than my YouTube content and about things that you said while you were at work, might I add. Shouldn't you be laying out your case for HR, baby? Better yet, shouldn't you be preparing for your upcoming court case from assaulting a police officer after you acted a monkey in the club? My people, I need y'all to understand my sentiments. It's not about siding with Spice at all. There is always low blows in an argument / beef. However, I do not see why you all can't see that Erica and Evelyn's MO is the same. This woman has not even issued out an apology, but continues to troll my comments. Interesting. Now, if this is not Erica, I do apologize. But if I'm right, I guess we shall see the next episode of Love and Hip Hop if Spice gets into a fight. Because in my comments, this person said something to the effect, and I'll put it in the video, of course. But she said something to the effect that Spice, we will see, because Spice gets into another heated argument or a fight with someone else. As if that's going to deflect from the fact that you said out your mouth that she was, but y'all see what I'm going with this. One thing about my team supporters is we are not dumb. One thing we're going to do is use our brain. We are some critical thinkers over here, and we are not easily persuaded, and I appreciate that. Like, that's the base that I wanted. So I want to take the time out to shout out to y'all, because y'all always keep me on game. Also, somebody dropped down in my comments and said that, girl, on my last video, they said, girl, I thought you was going to give us some tea because I mentioned Jocelyn and Erica Mena in the same breath. If you understood, and clearly she wasn't a supporter of mine, because I don't want to call y'all followers, because y'all supporting me. At the end of the day, when you hit that follow button or you hit that subscribe button, you are supporting me. And I appreciate that, but there's something to the effect of, girl, I thought you was going to give us some tea. What does Jocelyn has to do with this situation? And what I meant was, Jocelyn got into a fight. Okay? Jocelyn got into a fight. We know, we seen it on camera, that she got into a fight at the event with, what's the boxer? And she was let go, right? And then they turned around and issued out a warrant for her arrest for assaulting a police officer. How is it that you don't understand the correlation that I drew between Jocelyn Hernandez and Erica Mena? What I said was, and I don't know verbatim what I said, but I said something to the effect that Erica would be issued out an arrest warrant, just like Jocelyn Hernandez was. We do know that Jocelyn was let go, and she went home for a few weeks, and then they went on social media and they put out a statement that they want her back in handcuffs or back into the jail. So what about that you did not understand? And first of all, let me say this. I am not a journalist. I am a commentator. I am a blogger. I am all those things, influencer, whatever. But I'm not a skilled journalist. Okay, so I hope you're not expecting perfection from me. I do my very best, but some things I am going to miss. Some things I am going to get wrong. So I'm going to need y'all to give me the same grace that some of you are giving Erica. And Erica, you could have described Spice with, you know, what's crazy though, y'all? However, I could not find any dirt on Spice, okay? The only person that I saw talking, and I think her name is Amara, y'all can correct me in the comments, but the only known enemy is this woman right here. That's it. And everything that Spice do, she trolls her. Now, I don't know where their beef started or ended. I don't know. But she continues to drag Spice, and Spice has responded to her several times. But I'm not sure where their beef started. Either way, I couldn't bring up anything about children because it only makes sense for her to try to, you know, get her kids over to Jamaica, from Jamaica to the United States. And the lines can be blurred sometimes. So she still have a relationship with her children. Now, let somebody come out and say something about her parenting style. I don't see her as a bad parent, so I don't think Erica could use that against her. But she could have said something to the effect of, we were in the same boat. And how can you say anything about my child not liking me? You don't know if your child like you. You know, seeing that we are trying to do the same thing. The only difference is your children is in another country. Could have said something about that. You could have discussed the BET Awards. I personally hated it. I hated Spice's performance. I was disappointed I was let down. I was just discombobulated. Could have said something about that. The fact that she threw her leg up on the stage and showed her kitty cat. You didn't say that. And the fact that she was nominated and didn't win. Did you say anything about that? No. You went to the gutter because you're a gutter snipe trash person. And that's just who you are. You know, at your core, this is who you are. History has shown this is who you are. Allegedly. Anyways, moving on. I see you stated on a lot of my comments. And how I figured this is Erica. If this isn't, again, I apologize. But this is how I put two and two together, because I watched my comments for several minutes. And back to back, every 4 minutes, it was like 4 minutes in between, 4 to 5 minutes in between, these two profiles was commenting the same thing under various comments. So much so that one person commented and responded in one of her rants. She wanted to bring up Yandy Smith, but I said, we're talking about you though. And they said, oh, good. But that's how I kind of figured it was her. And she was saying the same thing about Yandy. Okay, she kept trying to spin the narrative. So I see you commented that several times, that Yandy has done worse and that Spice will get into another fight with someone on the show. I know, as I stated, if this happened, y'all, then we know that this is Erica for a fact. What does that have to do with you, though, Erica? You steady trying to spin the narrative. It's not going to happen over here. I told you, we are some critical thinkers. We see through the smoke. We see you for who you are. There's no way you can deflect from what it is that you have done. They could be trolling me. That could just be a coincidence. They could just be trying to play into my hand of me feeling like that's her. But that's kind of odd. Okay, that's kind of odd. And like I said, the topic was about you and your foul, historic comments about black women. You work alongside. That's crazy. You work alongside these women and that's how you feel. So why are you mad at me? But either way, I'm going to close it out with this. My dad told me never talk bad about a person without offering them a hand up. Here's the hand up. Just quit. Just quit. You was too big for the show anyways in your Bow Wow days. So just quit. Give all your love and support to yourself and your beautiful children. I know no one is perfect. A reality TV star to be a perfect person. But you clearly don't like the cast. You clearly don't like your boss. You clearly are upset with your black ex-husband, now baby daddy. You ain't effing with us like that, so just quit. You need time to prepare for your fourth child, right? Because that's what the blogs are saying, is that you're pregnant with a fourth child, and this one is supposed to be for Safaree. Like, stop playing in our face. Allegedly, this is what's being reported, that Erica Mena may be pregnant again. It makes sense as to why you still have old photos of you and Safaree on your Twitter. It's funny, you're trolling me, but you're not cleaning up your social media like you should, because we are steady finding old tweets. We're finding Instagram posts and pics of you and your ex-husband still up on your personal profile page on Twitter. Either way it go, Erica, you have some self-reflection to do. You need some meditation. Hell, you need God. You need Jesus, okay? You need to go and be with your children, your family, and maybe a PR team and try to get ahead of whatever else is to come on these upcoming episodes. And we will hold our community accountable as we see fit. We don't need your help to do so. I don't need you continuing to comment Yandy Smith. She has nothing to do with what you did. We're not doing that. But I thank you all for stopping by and listening to my rants. I do apologize for taking up y'all time, but I definitely had to address this because it's been happening since before my video was posted on the onsite Instagram page. Like hours before it posted, this started happening. And so that's why I assumed that this may be Erica Mena. And again, if it's not her, I do apologize. But until then, you all, I will see you later, and I will see you in the comments. Y'all have a good day and a good night if you are watching this at night. All right, bye.
Warning, warning, warning.